Well, good morning, everybody. I'm delighted to be back on the mat to share with you another practice just to help us through these times. We're moving in now to week 7 of lockdown, and I trust and hope that you're all keeping well. And I want you to come into a place where we can just try and remove ourselves from all that social media, from the news, from the pressures of what is going on in our world at the moment, and allowing us to really absorb the benefits of our practice by becoming very mindful and attached to this moment, rather than allowing the mind to wander off. I'm going to encourage you to bring it inside your body so that you feel a sense of connection, a nice sense of inner peace for the next 30 minutes or so. So let's just come to a place where we can begin to connect with our breath. And I'm going to invite you just to place your left hand at heart center and your right hand down in the abdominal area so that you can notice the breath. If you're comfortable here closing your eyes, then let's go there. And if that doesn't feel good for you, then just keep your gaze, or your drishti as we know it in yoga, lightly towards the earth. But starting with a nice inhale through the nose, or just of life, just bringing that breath into the body and noticing it work right down into the pit of the belly. Really beginning to become aware of our respiratory system. And with this coronavirus, we need to really protect and build a strong internal body. So thinking about using the whole of the breath right down into the base of the lungs, so that each cell and tissue within the body is going to be nourished with this wonderful oxygenated blood. And by bringing your mindfulness and awareness into the breath, and that is allowing us to become a little bit more settled in the mind. So I'm inviting you to allow the mind to pay attention to you in the here and now. So drop your thoughts into yourself. If other thoughts arrive, acknowledge them, but try not to engage with them. This is a way of not allowing distractions to interfere with the present moment. So I want you to smile inwardly to yourselves and notice your hand at heart center. Let that heart of yours fill with a lovely sense of inner calm and peace. And that will take you through the rest of the day and maybe the days ahead, knowing that you can settle the mind, you can settle the emotional body through the power of our breath, or just of life. So letting a nice smile come into your face, bring a sense of softness into the face, no tension in the crown of your head, your forehead, the eye sockets, the cheekbones. Notice the mouth and the lips, inside the mouth. No tension in the tongue, the inner cheeks. Even notice your gums and your teeth. Noticing the back of the throat where the breath is passing. Notice right down into the pit of your belly, another area where you can harbour nervous energy. Just let this melt away. Relax a little, soften the shoulders, soften right down into the sitting bones, and notice the connection here into the earth. Noticing the crisscross legs that represents that lovely lotus flower. Right down to your pinky toes, give them a gentle wriggle. And then from here, if your eyes were closed, just begin to blink them open, and we'll bring our hands to heart center, into prayer. Take an inhale and lift those arms towards the sky. A nice beautiful big stretch up, trying to lengthen the arms in line with the ears. And then as you exhale, push that energy away. Bring your chin down towards your chest and allow your fingertips to help you balance here as you begin to make a bit of movement into the head and neck. Just starting to move into the body, but keeping your attention on yourselves, withdrawing into that lovely ability of self-care and connection. Bringing your chin back up to neutral. We'll do this one more time. Just bringing the hands to heart center. Take an inhale and lift that energy right back up again. Big, beautiful, lengthening stretch. Grounding into sitting bones, reaching up through the fingertips, and push those arms away as you bring the fingertips back down towards the earth. And gently drop your chin down, offering that lovely stretch to the nape of the neck into the top of the spine. Give a gentle sway if you wish, or maybe turn the head round in full circles, or just gentle half circles. You know your body best, so let's just listen to that. And then from here, Take your hands onto kneecaps and allow the chin to keep squeezing in. And then let's round the spine, bringing a broadness into the back body, up across the shoulders, squeezing belly towards the spine, drawing up through the perineum into your root lock, holding that lovely energy in. Then float up from the crown of your head, lengthening the spine, and just allow the body to come forward. Give a gentle sway here. You might notice this into the leg that's crisscrossed in front, right round into the glute, the piriformis, IT band. Begin to sway here if you wish. Some people prefer to hold things static to observe, and others like a little bit of movement. And in that movement, you're looking for new space. So just taking both hands to your left side, stretch as long as you can. If you can place your right hand on the top of the left hand, then do so. Keeping the head and face soft. Notice that lovely lengthening through the right side body. And then bring yourself back through centre, and we'll go the opposite side. It's a new experience. Stretch away. Placing left hand on top of the right hand, and try to keep a balance in those shoulders as we hold it here. Again, no tension in the shoulders, the neck. Then bringing yourself back to centre, just breathing forward for a moment to realign the spine, and then let's walk ourselves right back up again, opening up into that wonderful heart. Place your hands at the back of your hips and lift your heart towards the sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you want to push right up onto the knees, you're welcome to go there. If not, just keep your bottom down and lift your chest and heart, chin to the sky. Bring those hips back down again. And then when you're ready, let's uncross those legs, give them a little shake out, get the circulation going, give those ankles a roll, and then cross your legs in the opposite direction so that we bring a sense of balance into the body, and we're going to come into a nice spinal twist. So taking the left hand over to your right knee, inhale up through the crown of your head and have a little look over the right shoulder as you wrap that right arm around your back. Stay nicely balanced on the sitting bones. Try not to dip the left shoulder down. Keep it up in line with the right shoulder and wring out that cloth of tension, and that is your torso. Squeezing into those internal organs and pushing away toxin, stress and any dis-ease that may be there. Hold it for another moment and then gently soften back out. Going the opposite side, right hand to left knee. Inhale through the crown of your head and have a look over the left shoulder. Taking left arm around your back, squeeze into the belly, sit up nice and tall, jawline super soft, just hold it here for a moment. And then let the breath bring you back to centre. And we want to bring a sense of balance into the hips. So we'll place our hands in front, lift up from the heart and glide forward from the heart. Just noticing that lengthening into your spine and working into the right, the opposite hip, whatever leg was in front. You'll notice this right round again into the glute, trying to push back into the sitting bones, not lifting the tailbone up. Keep the bottom back on the mat. Head and neck is soft. Breathe here. And just notice maybe something that you want to set your practice towards, an intention. Maybe something that you're really grateful for this morning. Something that gives you a nice positive feeling. Feeling of worthiness, a feeling of connection, happiness and joy. Even if it's a memory or something that's important to you, try and bring your awareness into that happy place. And then very gently walk those hands back up again with that lovely inward smile. Let's release the legs. We're going to do a little bit of work into the core. So give those knees a little roll, shake out the legs, and then bend the knees so that you're sitting with your spine up nice and long, hands just below the knees. Take a breath in, work the chin down to chest, and then round those shoulders forward, squeezing into the tummy. And we just want to stimulate into those internal organs, bringing a bit of fire into the belly, which is really good for detoxifying and building that lovely inner strength we talk about. Then gently lift your gaze and release those hands. Palms are active, tippy toes pull up towards the sky, slide your heels away and lean back, trying to flex those feet. Then if you can, lift your right leg up, and maybe if you wish, lift the arms up as well. Bend the right knee in slightly and push the energy through the right heel. Slowly lower the right leg as you bring the arms back to neutral. Inhale, lift the left leg, hold it here. Bend the knee and those arms up if you wish. And then push that left leg straight and slowly bring the left leg down. And if you'd lifted your arms, return them to that middle line. Then from here, open the palms up. Lean back an extra millimeter and just hold squeezing belly to spine for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's gather that energy, lift it up. This is a lovely release into the abdominal area. Drop your feet, soles of the feet together, rising up through the spine. Come forward from your heart, reaching towards the ends of your tippy toes, and walk your bottom a little bit further back so you can nestle down here. And you'll feel this into the outer edge of the hamstrings, round into the back body, and maybe up into the abdominal area as well, as you notice the sensations of letting go of any tension from holding that lovely strong core pose. So relax those shoulders. From here, I would love for you just to breathe. Bring your awareness into the breath, expanding in through the back of the rib cage. And notice the breath leaving the body, the taking away breath. Just let it all go. Then from here, can you reach your right arm forward? And let's lift it up to the sky into a gentle twist. Release it back overhead. You've just got one more. Take that energy back up again into a little twist. Look to the right thumb. Bring it back overhead, switching sides. Reach the left arm forward. Inhale, take it up to the sky. Look to the left thumb. Bring it back overhead and stretch. Inhale, take the left arm up again. Squeeze the belly. And let's bring that left arm down again. And just forward fold for another little breath. Just to realign the spine here. And then take your inhale and bring that body back up again. One more set. So let's separate those feet out. Hands below the knees. Lift up through the crown of your head. Take your chin into chest and then rounding back. Going to those 3 energy locks we talk about in yoga. We have our chin lock, squeezing into thyroid function. Good for your metabolism balancing. Belly button to spine, but with a gentle lift up. Pulling into tummy lock, stimulating those internal organs. And then lastly into the root lock. That is up through the perineum area. And you don't want to let that energy out, so seal it in. Hold it here. Then gently just lift your gaze and release those hands. Pull the tippy toes up and slide your heels away again and lean back. And I want you to visualize you're holding a lovely energy ball. And let's take that energy ball over to your left side. Squeeze the tummy. If you wish to make it stronger, bend that, straighten up the right leg, lift it, and then bend it, and then push it away. Slowly release the right leg and float that energy back to center. Other side. Take the energy to the right side. Inhale if you wish, lifting left leg straight, then bend it, then straighten it up, then slowly bring it back down and bring that energy to center. This time lift the energy ball up to the sky, lean back another millimeter, and we're going to try and hold it here for 4, for 3, squeeze the belly tighter for 2. You've just got one more, and then lift that energy up. Feels good. Bending in the knees, bring them back to diamond pose. Nice long legs, soles of your feet sandwiched together, and come forward from your heart. Aiming to rest your forehead on your heels. Relax the shoulders. Notice where your body can go. Breathe into the back body. Breathe into the jawline. And just notice this experience. Breathe. Then when you're ready, take an inhale and allow the body to come back up again. And just from here, working into your hips a little. Bring your hands behind your back, soles of your feet together. And I want you just to gently pulse, like little butterfly pulses into the groin area, into the hips. And we can carry a lot of tension here. So where I aim here is to soften. So don't let any part of you feel tension, just movement. So make sure that face is soft. Think about where you can feel this, the strongest sensation in your body. So we're really trying to stay focused and attached to the here and now. Nothing else matters. It's all about your self-care. Then when you're ready, Take your hands towards your tippy toes. Use your elbows to try and encourage a little bit more openness. Maybe turn those soles of your feet to the sky to get a little bit more rotation into the hip area. And if you want to try and round down, bringing your forehead towards your big toes, then go for it. Lean forward and notice where your body can go. Rock it out here and then slowly let that go. Just bringing those knees gently back up again. You give yourselves a well-deserved little hug, a nice gentle sway. So you may have felt that round the hip flexors, maybe an after effect, the aftermath of that pose. So let's stretch into the hip flexors, just coming into a tabletop. So you're going to separate the feet out again, hip distance apart. Bring your hands, fingertips facing towards your bottom and lean back slightly, lifting the heart, grounding into the soles of your feet, and then when you're ready, try to inhale, lifting those hips up, up, up. So we're looking for that tabletop. Try not to sink the hips, try to draw them right up, maybe take your gaze to the sky or even right back towards your back wall. Then think about the weight distributed evenly from the soles of your feet to the palms of your hands. Give a gentle sway here, lift up 1 more millimeter, and then slowly let those hips come down. It's quite a strong pose. So you're going to give yourselves that well-deserved little hug again, like a rebound, just letting things settle into the body for a moment. Nice big breath and check in with yourself. Ask yourself, how am I doing? How is the mind? Is it settled or is it really busy and I can't focus on the here and now? Don't push yourself. Just be honest with yourself. Then I want you to notice how you're feeling. Right in at heart center, only you know that true self. And then very gently, let's let that go. And coming into a couple of nice seated positions, take both legs out super straight. Flex those feet. Draw both arms up into the sky. We're going to work into the hamstrings. So I want you to really draw up through the thighs and knees to protect the hamstrings, lifting your upper body away from the lower body. Come forward from your heart. Just drawing down to where your place is. And if you have that flexibility, you're welcome to reach past the feet and hold on to one wrist here. Just dropping the shoulders, grounding the legs into the earth, the backs of those legs. Give a little sway. Look for where is your place. Some of you may be just lengthening forward. That's absolutely fine. It's not about the depth. It's about understanding where your body's ready to go. So just holding it here for 1 more moment. And then very gently take an inhale and lift that energy back up again. Shake out those legs. Then from here, let's bring our right knee in towards our right armpit, to making a little bit of space between the right foot and the inner left thigh. And then we're going to drop the right shoulder down on the inside edge. So it's not on the outside, drop it in. Again, the focus is on this left leg. So reach forward towards the left foot with your right hand. And then keeping the left hand out to the side for stability, soften into that elbow so you can drop forward again. Trying not to let the right knee melt away. Keep it hugged in. Trying to bring your chin towards your left shin. So I'm going to do it side on as well so you can see this pose. You can reach the left arm forward, hug that right knee in towards your right shoulder and just go to where is your place here. Breathe into it. You'll feel this into the lengthening in the back body. Stretching, squeezing into the abdominal area, soft shoulders. Then very gently, I want you to bring yourselves back up again. And then from here, hug your right knee in. And then I would love for you, keeping the right shoulder on the inside edge. Let's see if we can then play about with this a little. So you're going to try and lift your right leg onto the back of the right shoulder. Drop your right hand down by the side here. And this right leg may stay bent, but you're welcome to try and extend up through that right heel and look in underneath your left armpit. And that is a very strong pose. So don't worry if you're not there. You can just be hanging out here, or you can just be holding onto the right leg and giving it a little sway. So we've all got different modifications on offer. So you listen to your body. I want you to bring yourselves back up again. And then from here, hug your right knee in. And then I would love for you, keeping the right shoulder on the inside edge. Let's see if we can then play about with this a little. So you're going to try and lift your right leg onto the back of the right shoulder. Drop your right hand down by the side here. And this right leg may stay bent, but you're welcome to try and extend up through that right heel and look in underneath your left armpit. And that is a very strong pose. So don't worry if you're not there. You can just be hanging out here, or you can just be holding onto the right leg and giving it a little sway. So we've all got different modifications on offer. So you listen to your body, but coming into a place that suits you. We want to challenge it. We want to know where the body wants to go, but most of all, we want to respect it. So let's bend that right leg back down again, and we'll switch sides. So relax that leg, give it a good shake out. Notice what the sensations are, and then I want you to come into the opposite side. So you're going to bend the left knee in towards your left armpit. Remember the modification, bring that shoulder to the inside. It may be that you just come to here, but I'm inviting you to think about leaning forward. Maybe using this right arm out to the side for stability, because you don't want to be leaning over to right hip. Balance the sitting bones as best you can, keeping left knee hugged in. You may be able to bring the right hand forward and then forward fold towards that right leg. Hugging in that left knee to shoulder. Holding it here. Breathing into that space. You'll feel this strong into the back of the right leg. Ground it. Flex those feet. One more breath. And then gently lift the body back up again. Then very carefully lift that left leg. And this may be where you just rock it out. Or if you want to come with me, drop your left arm in underneath as you lift the left leg up to the left shoulder. Left arm is out to the side to help ground and pull into that left hip. And then if you want to try and think about extending that left leg, go for it. Have a look in underneath your right armpit and just notice, where do I feel this? This leg can remain bent, doesn't have to be super straight. You do what your thing is. This is what yoga really teaches us, to listen to our body, respecting where it's at. Then very slowly, let's bring that back down again. And gently, gently, gently release it, taking the left leg out in front, and bring yourselves just gently letting go of any tension there. Maybe give the shoulders a roll. And then I want you just to sit nice and still for a moment. Take a deep breath into the pit of the belly. And just let that out through the mouth. Feels good. Those lovely release breaths. Let's bring ourselves round onto all fours. And what I would love to do from here is do a little bit of spinal work. Just noticing, especially after that deep stretching in and around the legs, come up into the glutes, into the lower back. And I want you just to gently start to circle those hips, freeing up the base of the spine. Notice the shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Notice the movement. Notice where you feel this. Then take those circles in the opposite direction. And then I would love for us just to do a couple of cat-cow moves. So I want you to take an inhale as you draw the tailbone forward towards the pubic bone. Think of it like a Mexican wave of energy rising up through the back body. The head and neck tuck in, squeeze into the belly, lovely mountain back. And then as you let go, push the tailbone back, focusing on the front body, the abdominal area falling towards the earth. Then we come to the sternum. Our heart comes forward, our chin comes forward. We stretch up through the throat, shoulders relaxed. One more, lovely dip in your spine. Inhale, leave the head where it is, work your way up, that Mexican wave, squeezing and lifting up through the back body, tension in the front body. Hold it here. Reverse it, push the tailbone back, softening front body, dipping into the spine. Floating the heart forward, chin forward. Breathe, hold it here. Then gently come to a neutral position, whatever that means for you. Give a gentle sway into the hips and set your bottom right back down onto your heels into a lovely child's pose. Take a moment here, starting to notice the sensations. Again, drawing your awareness into the internal body and into the mind and into heart center. Just staying in touch with ourselves. Then very gently, let's come up right up onto all fours again. And I want us to do a nice stretch position. So you're going to lean onto your right leg, tuck your right tippy toes in and extend the left leg out nice and straight. Take your right hand out a little wider and stretch the left arm forward. Then if you can, lift the left arm up to the sky, bend that left leg and hold on to it in the inside edge, coming into a nice pose known as, this is the grounded dancer's pose. So your idea is to lift that thigh up, push the foot away. You're going to get a nice stretch into the shoulder. Try not to sink in the right shoulder. Lift up, open up and look towards the left toes. Lifting up, 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 up. Breathe into this space. Breathe. How does it feel? Then very gently let that go. Set your left knee down. Set your bottom back towards your heels and give yourselves a gentle sway out here. And coming right back up again, we'll repeat this on the opposite side. So from here, you tuck your left tippy toes in, you extend that right leg out super straight, left hand out a little wider, stretch the right arm forward, that might be as far as you go. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Bend that right leg, hold on to the inner right side of your foot, maybe thumb on big toe or down to the ankle. Then inhale, lift those tippy toes up, pushing the right foot away. Lift up out of the left shoulder, breathe, lifting the right thigh up to where it needs to go. How does that feel? Squeeze the tummy, then slowly release. Well done, everybody. And just setting your bottom back down onto your heels, let go. Give a gentle sway. Nice soft shoulders. Breathe into this space. You'll have felt that probably into the lower back, pressing into the liver area, the kidney area. And then I want you to come right up onto the knees and we're going to open up into heart center. So place your hands to the lower back. Coming up from a nice big breath in, inhale, push your hips forward, squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. And if you're feeling you could go a little deeper, you can take your hands to your heels, lift up from the heart, look right back if you can, or you're welcome to bring your hands here to heart center, noticing where your body wants to go this morning. Take an inhale to come up, and set your bottom back down to the heels and just restore. Let your body come forward. Stretch out those arms. Give a gentle sway. How does that feel in your body? And then coming up from here onto your forearms, make sure your knees are hip distance apart and that your bottom is stacked over the knees. You don't want your hips coming forward or too far back. They're aligned with the knees. Then gently stretch the arms forward. This is for the thoracic part of our spine. A lovely stretch. Try to drop your chin towards the earth. Try to drop your heart towards the earth. And breathe here. Tailbone up super high. Arms shoulder distance apart. If you need to go wider to create new space in the shoulders, then go there. Hold it here. Breathe. Inhale, let's gently lift the body up again and set your bottom right back down onto the heels. Feels good. Your spine is thanking you. As it's the main line of communication throughout the body, we really want to try and let that energy flow with greater ease. So from here, just coming up onto all fours, I'd love to lift up into a downward facing dog. So shoulders are over your wrists, tuck your tippy toes in and under, and lift that bottom right up to the sky. Squeezing chin to chest, begin to pedal out those legs.
Fingers are nice and wide. Palms are flat to the mat. Then try to drop your heels back towards the earth. Then gently inhale, rise. If we can walk our feet towards our hands, then let's try this. Trying to tap your big toes behind your wrists and then walking the feet back again. Just a little something to play about with. Try it again. Rise up high in the balls of your feet and walk your feet towards your hands. How far can you go? Maybe a little closer this time. Walk it back and then gently relax the heels down. If anybody can hear any clattering of glass, it's our bin men collecting all the empty bottles, and let me tell you, there's obviously a lot around this area. So let's just gently rise up one more time and walk those feet forward. Plenty of recycling. Hold it here. Then allow your heels to come to the earth and come into a ragdoll position. And just gently sway here. Give a gentle sway. As if your upper body's pulling away from the lower body. And then allow those shoulders to just soften. Head and neck soften. A nice forward fold like this is so good for releasing mental and physical fatigue. So I'd love for you just to soften your knees and see if you can come into a nice low squat position. And just from here, bringing your hands to heart center. And like we were doing earlier with our hips, you can use your elbows to open up those knees and try and sit up super tall. Close your eyes if that feels good. Just bringing your awareness back into the breath. Hold it here. And then if you wish to drop a little bit lower, maybe you'll be able to wrap your arms around the back body and let the head and neck just gently fall. Relax those shoulders. Feel free to give a gentle sway here. How does that feel? As if you're squeezing the energy into your body. Give it a go. Modify it. Do whatever is right for you. And then very gently, let's release those arms. Set your bottom slowly onto the earth, and you're going to come down onto your back body and come into a nice bridge pose, just to stretch out now the whole of the front body after squeezing into it. So feet are hip distance apart, keeping our chin towards the sky, nice long back of the neck, reaching fingertips towards your heels. I want you to take an inhale, ground into the earth through the soles of your feet. Begin to sway your shoulder blades together. Begin to lift those hips up, reaching to the heels. Maybe if you're a little bit more flexible, you may want to cup the back, bringing your thumbs towards each other, lifting the hips up as high as your body can go. Not letting the knees open. Keep the knees in line with the hips and ankles. How does that feel? Breathe into this space. Right into heart center and let that breath go. And then gently allow your hips to come back down onto the earth. Just drawing your knees up nice and lightly. Begin to circle the hips, the knees, massaging the base of your spine. Should feel good. Jawline super soft. Then when you're ready, I'd love for you to extend your right leg out, keep your left knee in, coming into a nice twist position, bringing left knee up towards your left armpit, left arm out to the side. With an inhale, draw the left leg across to the right side, looking towards the left palm. You notice where your body's ready to go. You'll feel this right round into the left side body. Breathe and squeeze, relax the shoulder. Hold it here for another breath. And then very gently bring that left knee back into center. Hug it in for a breath. Exchange legs, bring the right knee in. Take your right arm out to the side, palm facing up in line with the shoulder. Inhale. Drawing the right leg across to the left side, and then allowing your drishti, your gaze, to melt towards the palm of the right hand. Squeeze into the tummy. Using this left arm, if you wish, As an added weight, you can draw the knee up a little higher. You can wriggle that left thigh back a little further, or even bend the left leg if you want to. Just go to where your place is, squeezing into the tummy. Nice soft shoulders, it's all in the twist. And then very gently, just let that go. Bring yourselves back into a nice neutral position. Knees in towards the chest and massaging the spine here if you wish. Just rocking backwards and forwards. Just allowing yourselves to come up, tap the earth with the feet, roll back, a couple more. And then gently, make this the last one. Just allow your body to come back onto the mat. And then allow those legs just to extend out, reaching the feet as far away from the body, resting your arms by your sides. Notice the natural alignment of your spine, the heaviness of the back body. Place the left hand on your heart if you wish. Place right hand on the lower abdominal area. Going back to that wonderful connection of our breath, or just of life. And just letting your body receive the benefits. Maybe looking now for a nice new space that you've created within. Quieter mind, happier heart center. Savasana. Still man's pose. Just learning to be still, quiet, calm. Receiving that lovely energy that you've made for your body. Non-judgmental, just stillness. Trying to connect your breath with the heartbeat. Trying to connect your breath with the mind, so everything is synced. Just aware of the whole self. And you're welcome just to stay here, bathing, keeping noticing. And if you want to finish your practice, very gently begin to maybe move the fingers, the toes, maybe a stretch or a hug. And then it's lovely just to roll over towards your left side, curling up into a lovely safe, restorative fetal position, moving away from that still pose into like a new life. You've left behind what was, and now we can look forward as we move into another week, keeping up our resilience, our immune system, our inner strength, our mental strength. So I want you to smile at yourselves, and then very gently just pushing yourselves up again. Take your time. You can stay down on the earth if that's where you want to be. And just sitting up nice and tall, index finger and thumb just slightly together, just closing the eyes, heart is open, spine is long. Take a fresh breath in through the nose and let it all out through your mouth. And I want you to keep safe and well until we meet again. So just closing our practice together, bring your hands to heart center, just honouring yourselves, that new space, your vitality, your energy, your connection you've made with you. And sealing your morning practice, take an inhale with a nice smile and gently bowing forward. Namaste. I bow with each and every one of you. Please keep safe. and well.
All the best, guys.